My friends. Hello, hello. A little bit different. A little bit different. A little bit clearer, right? I'm loving it. So there's this little like tent that goes over the camera and it's protecting the camera from the light. And so therefore it doesn't look like I have this screen over me. So good. I didn't want to filter. I just want to be me with you guys. I'm so happy you guys are here. Let's see who we have in here. You guys were early. You're not messing around. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Hey, Cheryl and Karen, YouTube Mama, and Cindy. Hey, hey. Miss Jean is in the house. Heather's here. Of course, Heather's here. Could I be here if Heather wasn't here? I don't know. Could I? Could I? Yeah, my girl. You guys are on it. Hey, Penny. Thought I was late. Now I see I'm early. Yep. Way to be early. I'm always early because I'm always on YouTube watching videos. That's a good place to be. I like that. There you go. Quitting Time's in the house. So happy you're here. Not going to be able to stay too long. That's okay. We're happy you're here. Hey, Miss Brandy. And thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. Hey, Stacy. Nice to have you in. Aw, Stacy says, early, but that means I don't want to miss it. Cheryl, I'm trying to get over a cold. Aw, my hubby has me on bed rest. Aw, I have a very screwed up back. Not good. You fell last Sunday while coughing? Cheryl, take care of yourself. I'm glad your husband put you on bed rest. We're going to wrap you in bubble tape. We'll wrap you in bubble tape. Tack on it. Tack on it. Oh, you guys are so cool. Brandy says, I had someone ask me to FaceTime with them and bead with them, and I feel so honored. Brandy, that's super cool. That's so much fun too. You know, that's really something that can be done because that's how, this that we use for streaming, that's how Heather and I every single day, every night at least we're on here, chatting it out, hanging out, laughing sometimes a little too much. No, there's never too much laughing. Planning, plotting. Yeah, we are. And we get to be together in just a few days. Oh, we get to be together. Super excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am. Super excited. Hey, Kathy, happy to have you in here. And Laura's here. Aw. Tammy, hey, hey. I hope you're doing great, my friend. Super good. And Danielle's in the house. Hi, Amy Howard. Hi. Hey, Donna. Happy to have you in here. Rosanna's here. How are you? Miss Beth is in the house, and Barb is here, and Melissa is here. I'm loving this, you guys. Thank you for being here with us tonight. We're going to do some chit-chatting, and I think I'm going to make, and I've made one before, but I need one. So I need a new or a different Bible bookmarker because I was going to show you my new cool Bible that I got. I'm really excited about it. And so we'll make something for that. And who knows, maybe we can bust out a pair of earrings or two with it as well. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be opening the dollar bead box for February. And so I'm going to be doing that unboxing. And so tonight I'm going to be using the January box. Thought that would be fun to do that. And also just out there right now for our Facebook friends, Heather is going to be posting that video that is just essentially, hey, or posting a picture, isn't it? It's a picture. Hey, if you've never posted your own, if you're still kind of trying to get your toes wet with posting, that's a great way to do it is to make pictures, take your pictures and put them in the comments. That way you're kind of baby stepping into that posting. And I think that would be a lot of fun. That post that Heather had done with, updating your profile picture and putting yourself out there and just, having that confidence. It was amazing. It was amazing. And I'm so happy for all of you guys because seriously, it allowed all of us to be like, oh, thank you. Like you should have this as your picture. My beautiful friends. My beautiful friends. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? It is midweek and whew, it's been a busy one. Okay, if anyone in the Phoenix metro area wants to join us at the El Dorado Bar and Grill on Friday night, we'll be there watching his brother David's band play. So Bernie's brother and his brother Bernie and his brother is going to be playing there. I was trying. And we're going to be there. They don't know it. And I'm excited about it. Super excited about it. I'm so excited about going there that I decided to wear a tank top tonight. I was going to have like my little cardigan on. Sometimes I feel like, Mr. Rogers, because whenever I'm coming to my bead mat, I always put my little cardigan on, or I have this little shawl that goes on, so I kind of just get myself ready because sometimes my shoulders and my arms get cold. But then when I leave my bead mat and I'm done, I take my shawl off or I take my jacket off. If only I changed shoes, I would be Mr. Rogers. And I can't wait to get my bargain bead box. I cannot wait to get my bargain bead box. This one's different, guys. This one's looking different if you've seen the sneak peek. Oh, Teresa, you're going to be in Tucson this weekend? Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be so fun. Melissa, yes. Do, Melissa, do. It's going to be fun. Beth, I'm cold just looking at you. Yeah, I'm actually a little chilly. I probably should have rethought that. But at the time, I had been working all day. Today was swamped busy. And so worked all day. I got the camera going on my lunch break. So the camera is going so that we can be on the mat. And then got off, got some dinner going, made peppered steak and hit the shower. And here we are. So I was kind of just going. So at the time, yeah, it felt like shoulders were okay and it would be all fine and dandy, but I don't know. I'm with you. Bring tank tops when you come to Arizona. It's been in the 80s. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I only get one day, you guys, and I get a part of a day. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit about it because I want to be able to, get in and get the beads and, still enjoy time with Heather because I have just one day and, I want to be able to get into a live so that you guys can share with us. And there's just all these things to crowd into literally. Like, I think, Heather, what are we looking at? Outside of all the drive time, I think we're going to be able to be there 4 hours. Yep. 4 hours. So flying in Friday. So on Friday, I get off work at 2 p.m. and literally everything has to be ready because as soon as I log off my computer, I am going out to the car and I am heading to the airport and I am heading to my Heather. And Steve. Sorry, Steve. I'm heading to Steve too, but I'm heading to my Heather. Blow the job off for one day. Kim, I attempted that. I was trying to keep from working on Sunday because if I kept from working on Sunday this weekend, then, I could be there longer. And, anyways, I'll be working on Sunday. It is what it is. It's tax season. I got my mandrel. Also, I'm not sure if you saw my earlier comment. I'm hoping to see you and Amy Friday night. Can I just tell you how exciting that's going to be? I'm real excited. And then what I'm real excited about too is that I come home and just a few days later, comes here. I get so many Heather days, and we are going to do fun things. And of course, we're going to be on here doing videos together. And surely we're for a whole week going to be doing some lives. Yes, for a whole week. So we'll be doing some lives, and we're going to be doing probably some baby shopping because we have a grandbaby coming soon. And I just get my friend time. And you guys are going to get friend time too. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine us together on this live? Can you imagine us together on this live? Yes. And we've talked about playing in resin because I've always wanted to play with resin. Actually, I kind of did, just a little bit, played around with it, but it's nothing to, I want to play with resin. I have never played with resin, and Heather's wanting to play too. So I figured we could just all play together. Great idea. Heather was like, hey, I was thinking. And I'm like, well, yes, keep thinking that. That sounds great. It is going to be a blast. A blast. Oh, and Kim, you got your mandrel today too. Do you guys love them? I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do. And it's all for efficiency. That's what it's all about. Yes, might try. Oh, a lunch meetup on Saturday. Here's the thing. I'm kind of wondering for Saturday if there's going to be time for lunch. Got mine today also, Cheryl. Yay! Oh, Melissa, you have your first grandchild coming in April. I have my second coming in April, and I am stoked. I am so excited. So this will be grandbaby number 2, and we will be having another girl. In Missouri? Oh, Kimberly, you are close. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Yes, do. You come and have a lunch date. You could just come and hang out here. That would be fun. That'd be fun. May as well, right? That way you can fish through beads. And if you find some things that you think that you can't live without, then of course, I'm like, I think I have beads. I think I have some beads. Oh, it's only an hour away. You're only an hour away. Why aren't we already doing this? Get with me. Get with me. Get with me. So you guys, I have my dollar bead box. I have my check glass exclusive, my check glass Craftica box that I need to do. And I've been waiting for this camera set up, and it's set up. Do you want to see? One thing I need to do is, let me see here. One thing I still need to do, you see how it looks kind of dark? Let me do it this way. There we go. Swap it over. So it looks kind of dark, but it's really clear, right? Really clear. So I'm going to adjust my lighting just a little bit to where it kind of gets it just a little more in here so it doesn't look so orangey. But looky here. So I'll go ahead and show you the one that I had made before. But you see, so much clearer, so much clearer. Look at that. I'm so excited. And then I'm also going to be able to record this way. And I have a setup for recording. Speaking of Bernie, he just got over 200 new hematite spacers in. I'm very excited to see them all. I'm very excited to see them all. Super. But let me show you I got a new Bible if you guys want to see, and I'm really excited about it. And it is my first Bible that I will have that is all mine, meaning it was bought for me. It is just mine, and it makes me happy. And it's so pretty, right? Look at this pages. And then I got all of these little tabs. So these tabs are so cool. So I bought these separate, and they just stuck right on both sides so that it comes out. But I love that I can color in it. And there's notes, so I can make notes. But I was really excited about this. So I need a bookmark because this one is going in the other, and my little one with pink will go on this one. So that's what I was thinking tonight. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to make it pretty simple. And I want to use some of these. Look at these dragonflies. I didn't know if I wanted to put the heart on there or do some of these little dragonflies, but from Amazon, I'll have to find that link. It is all different sizes of dragonfly links, and they're double-sided, and they're really good quality. Really good quality. If I have time, I'll get some others out. But I like these little twisty guys. I wanted to do these twisties, and typically it wouldn't be too long. But if I did these twisty guys with him and then just got out some little spacers, I love these. Have you guys already used all of your January box for dollar bead box? Because I may end up kind of meshing them together a little bit. Just putting them together and seeing what those colors look like, because I saw a really cool person, really cool YouTuber named Becky that did an unboxing, and I'm really excited to get into this now because those colors were gorgeous, right? And I think they'll go perfect with these pinks. So there we go. Let's get out some stainless steel here. I'll get out a couple. Ooh, and I have, what else I have? These would give a nice shine. I have some triangle beads. Those would be good in there. I love these, and I love that Beadbox Bargains is carrying so many of them, and so I just keep accumulating them. I was like, oh, I'll have a little container that's full of them, right? So I'll have this little container that's full of them, and then it moved to this container also being full of them. And then I have another bigger one that has the big ones in there. It's across the room, but I love them. The little pop they give is just perfect. Perfect. Oh, what's those links? Do you guys see this on the screen? I loved that Bible set. I think I'm just going to, instead of putting that clamshell connector, I think I'm just going to go straight on with this. I think it'll work out well. And I love the black. I'm going with Soft Flex Medium in this black. And let me get out my magical crimper. Oh, I haven't used my magical crimper in a while. I'm excited. I was just talking with Heather about the magical crimper. So you want them to be side by side. And here's the thing that I always do with the magical crimper that you should not do, and that is squeeze the heck out of it. It is terrible. Please make sure everyone knows about Sarah Lovecraft's hack. Oh, yes. Actually, Heather, you know more about it than I do. I just found out about it, and it is devastating. Please send out big positive vibes to her, you guys. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. But it puts a scare in all of us as well, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Here's what I'm doing. Close this up. Oh, here it's done so good with the seeing it. So I'm just going to give it a little squeeze and then go to the side and give another good squeeze. That's all you really have to do besides just going around with little squeezes and around and around and around. I shared the link to her video. Yes, thank you, Heather. I'm going to watch that after this because that is super scary. I've been so just not paying attention to much, really, you know? It's been far too long since I've used my little buddy here. And so you see here, he's not quite done. I have too much on my mat, guys, don't I? There we go. See, he's not quite done. See him? That doesn't mean that he's a failure by any means. That just means you need to do it a little bit more. So I'm going to come back in here. I'm just going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just go around easily. It's going to knock off all of those little edges that make him look funky. And then watch and see. This is going to be the one that comes out funky anyways. Oh, he's not too shabby. But you see on my finger, see that? That's what it does, is it knocks off all of those edges. And the Beadalon or Soft Flex crimps are really the way to go, you guys. Please watch the entire video. She'll no longer be streaming to Facebook. I won't be either unless I can find a safe way to do so. Heather, do you want to talk about it a little bit? Yeah, because it is pretty important. Let me remove this.
Hi, guys.
Here, we'll come up here, honey. There you go.
All right. Okay, so what happened is last Friday, while Sarah was doing her Feel Good Friday live that she does every Friday, somebody hacked and took control of her Facebook group and locked her out of it, and then started trying to extort her for money in order to regain control of it. So she was completely blindsided. It was so difficult for her to realize what was going on. Luckily, her partner Q took charge, and it was reported to her local sheriff's office as well as the TBI. The big thing that we're learning from this is that Facebook's not there for you. They're not even responding to the TBI, which is Tennessee's branch of the FBI, and they're not responding. Sarah has sent them multiple things. Multiple people, including myself, have reported the page and checked that they would like to be notified if anything comes up. Nobody has heard from anybody. Facebook is just not there unless you are paying them money every month to verify your account and to pay for a business account. So the person who did it is in Pakistan. That's as much as we know about that person. They tried to extort her for money via Bitcoin. That's what they were requesting. And so it was very traumatic for her. And then luckily, but I want you guys all to know, luckily, her Destash group, her Straighten Your Crown group, and I think one other group is safe because they were set up using her personal account. It was just her design group that was hacked because that was set up, and her business page. Those two were hacked. And so she lost complete control of those. She has since started a new one, and it is literally called Sarah Lovecraft Designs Volume 2. Know that that is her. She's getting a lot of messages asking if that's her. Is it really her? Whatever else it is. No one, they're not going to go through the process of setting up a whole new account to try to get her followers. They just wanted all the followers she has accumulated over the years that she's been in the design world and had a Facebook page, which is really sad. So if you go or you got a notification to join Sarah Lovecraft Designs Volume 2, that is her new group. Yes, thank you, Kimberly. Yes, Hardwired, that's the other one. Thank you, that's the other one I couldn't think of. So if you're part of any of those ones are good. They were set up using her personal page. You have nothing to worry about there. She, I believe, set up the other ones under her personal page as well. That way they're not a business page, which is what they tend to go after because they want all of their followers. So until I find a new way to stream, because she was also using StreamYard to stream, but StreamYard has replied to her. They have been in it. They've been responsive, all of those things. I checked that with her. I verified that with her. So it's not StreamYard, it's on Facebook's end. So until I can either find a safe way to do it or Amy and I come up with an alternative way for me to live stream out to our community, I won't be live streaming. So I recorded video 3 today. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm so nervous and my anxiety is at all-time high. I prefer to go live because what happened happens, and when it's over, it's over. I don't have to go back and watch it. I don't have to hear myself talk. I don't have to worry about any editing. So I prefer to go live. So the video that I will put out will likely be much like a live. I'm not going to go back and edit through it. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to put it out for you guys so that you guys have that next video. And so I will put that on the Facebook page either later tonight or first thing in the morning, so that you guys have the next one. I talked about some other ways to attract people to your page, your booth, your table, wherever it is out in your community that you are selling your jewelry, how to attract people over. And I showed you a couple of quick and easy little projects that you can do, knock out really quick. They're perfect to use up the ends of your beads. So say you use all but 3 beads out of a strand of beads and you have no idea what to do with it, go and watch the video because the projects are perfect for that. It's perfect. They're basically zipper pulls that can be on your Bible, like Amy's showing, that can be on your suitcase. Like if you're planning a girls' weekend, maybe make one for everybody to put on their suitcases, and then they'll have them to look back on and remember the time they got to spend with their besties, which of course that's what everybody wants, right? That's the important part, is the time spent with loved ones. So I've got some ideas. Like I said, I did a project with you guys. I shared a little tip, a little hack, which I try to do in every video. It was about how to get to the wire when you fold it in half really close. This is the key. You can literally use the different grooves in the Xeron Crippers because there's 3 different sizes, and you can grab it from this wide open, go like that, and it folds in half immediately. It doesn't turn, it doesn't twist. It's so easy to do it using this, and because there's 3 different grooves, you can use the first one for 22 and under, the second one for 20 and 18 gauge, and then the largest little groove for wire above that. But it's It's so easy, you guys. I did it on accident one day, and it's the only way I do it now. So if you watch Sarah's last video where she did the little hearts, this is the key to getting that really tight squish. So, but yeah, so I'll turn it back over to Amy. I just wanted to let everybody know what happened. And yes, we are trying to, Sarah has asked that everybody share what happened with 3 members of the community and asked them to share with 3 members of the community. We're hoping she wants to get that number down to 0 so that they have no members of that group anymore. She wants you to leave the group, unfollow the page, report the group before you do that, and then block them. So that way we've done everything, and hopefully get that down to 0 faster by sharing it in our group, because if all of you share it with 3 people and those 3 people share it, that covers her membership in that group, you guys. Yes, Sarah's heart was very easy. I'm just saying this is a hack to make it like, I'll show you guys real quick. I'll show you guys just so you can see how easy it is. This is 22 gauge wire. I'm going to fold it in half, give it a little bit of a squish. I'm going to put it in the grooves. And then you go up to the top and you squish. Oh, I got in the next group. Sorry, guys. You just go to the top and you squish. And then you keep squishing all the way down as much as you want. I was in the wrong group, so it twisted. That normally doesn't happen. Of course, I'm on camera. That's the way it goes. You're on camera and it messes up. When it's been perfect all day long, you don't know how many times I've done it today. But yeah, but it makes it really easy. So, yeah. But you guys, thanks for sharing that. Look, you guys, it's great. Everybody shared in Thunder Horse and Campbell's and Gem Chat. I shared 59 of our friends, Cheryl. Thank you. Sarah is going to be ecstatic. I will message her and let her know and tell her to come read these comments, because she's going to be so happy to hear all of this. You guys have no idea. She was over the moon when I told her that I shared it in our group, and was like, I shared with a few more than 3 people. And she was like, that's the best. So there you guys go. And we'll get you back to Amy. Night, guys.
Hello. We're going to make this bookmark. I am going to make something. I've had too much time of not making stuff. But seriously, though, with all of that sharing and everything for Sarah, also send your positive vibes her way. I cannot fathom what she must be going through and how scary it is. That's just a really bad deal. That's a really bad deal. It's very sad. So what I'm thinking is, where I was is I just used the magical crimper. Let's come all the way up. See if we can get it. This is my first time, you guys, with this. I'm working on it. But anyways, I just got a good little crimp there. And you could also use wire here. You could do little links and make little links that go down here. I just wanted to make just my little guy. And I have my little bead caps that came from my friend. And I'm going to bead cap these. So I love these twisty beads that came in last month's dollar bead box. And I think I'm going to trim this up some. Yeah, I am. It's not like it's going to be holding any weight really. Anyhow. But just a little bead cap. And then my favorite is some of these crystals. Because I love them. I think that'll hang down so nice. Love them. Then we come in here with these little translucent guys. They were one of my favorites in the box, actually, just because you could add them to everything, anything, and everything. And you could do little tassels on this too. You could end it with a little tassel. All of my tutors have been so much trauma. Oh my God, I love you all. Oh, Kim, you know, that's one of those things. One of those things, but seriously, to go through that, mm-mm. Yeah. So for some, you don't really have it go too far down, like too much past the length of the actual, um, of the actual bookmark piece. But I really want that dragonfly on here. So I think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to end this here with one of our clamshell connectors. And we'll just come in here and crimp him down. And I just had a thought, guys. So we need this community as much as all of you. You better believe it. You better believe it. For some of us, there's some things that we wouldn't hardly get through without our friends in our community. And our friends in our community that understand what our loves are and our beads and our happiness that goes with it. And you just don't get better than that. Maybe I'll make a couple cha-chas with that. Or maybe I'll jump into those earrings. What do you say? I am a nut for dragonflies. And I love watching them too, just watching them. The way they dip down. That little guy. He's pretty cute. Let's see how he looks sticking out here. He's mighty small, but he will do. This little guy here. Oh, it was a little close. Sorry, guys. So fun. So there's that. I have 2 of them now. Do you know? Actually, here, I'll come up. Yay, I just opened my mandrel. Love it. Thank you so much, Amy and Heather. Yay! That's so exciting. Love it. Brandy, this community has done a lot for me as well, so much. That's what it's all about, is it's just about all of us. The beading community is the most inclusive, loving, supportive, caring, encouraging. Thank you. And all other things you guys pour into this community and to its members. No doubt. No doubt. If it wasn't for those communities, I'm sure I wouldn't have had the ability that first time. It was Bead Box Bargains Creative Corner that I posted my very first creations to, and I was so nervous. But then I couldn't stop checking it. I kept going back and checking it. I'm like, people actually like it. We are women. Hear us roar, and together we can do anything. I love that, Beth. Thank you, Beth. I love that. Oh, and Nicole, I didn't see you, Nicole. I'm sorry. I'm liking that hashtag. Love it. I'm going to cut my bangs again before I go away, which means I'm out of time, you guys. That means I have to cut my bangs tomorrow. I still have to figure out what I'm going to wear. I have mandrels galore. I'm taking a suitcase of just mandrels and crimp tube holders whenever I go, and an owl. I don't know if you can see him behind me. You can have Steve do them. He cut my hair. Hey, well, I cut my own bangs. That's one thing. Even when I go and get my hair cut, I tell them I cut my own bangs because that way, if I mess them up, I can only be upset at myself. It's just one of those things. And here's the thing. It's not like I wear bangs every day. I mean, half the time I don't know. I do something like maybe this. No, not that. Not with my sides back, but still, yeah, gotta play with them. You gotta play with them. I'm just looking forward to nice weather because it's freezing here. We've been getting freezing rain. And so it's been slick, but while Heather's here, it's supposed to be really nice. Me too, Amy. I posted for the first time last August with the Unikite box. Nice. I love that. I love that. I have some Unikite I want to play with. Heather had sent me a pendant that's Unikite, and I have some little baby faceted, like micro faceted Unikite beads that I want to use with it. There's a lot of things that I want to do. I just need to dig into them. Am I the only one? Is it just me? Tell me it's not just me. Tell me it's not just me. Oh my goodness. In this haul we're going to have. Oh, Rosanna, you had a blizzard the last couple days. No, no, no. We've already been there and done that with the blizzards, and no thanks. No thanks. That was a lot of snow we got last time, and it was tough. Actually, it's just now, like my full porch is just now able to be viewed. So yeah. You and Heather need to come up with a way to find out how many people would be interested in a beady long weekend this fall. Oh man, that would be so fun. That would be so fun. There's a few things we want to get together with. We want to get together with for a cruise as well, because with the cruise, you can pay on it for an entire year. So you're just paying monthly on it. You can even pay on it for 2 years, depending on how far we wanted to book it out, you know. You got this, Amy. You'll take your power back and your bead mat back. That's what I'm going to Missouri to achieve. Isn't she so good? She my friend. I appreciate her. I appreciate all of you guys. All of you guys also that have reached out to me and sent messages and have sent your prayers and your positives. Really appreciate it. Also for all of you that's sending your well wishes and positives and prayers and love to Randy and Jefferson. That's much, much appreciated. And now also Sarah Lovecraft needs your prayers and your positivity and your encouragement and your sharing. Yeah. Luckily, we have a very strong community. Luckily, we all have a very strong community, and that's amazing. That's amazing to spread the love, to spread the prayer, to spread everything, all the goods. May I say that? Wait a minute, Danielle. We have had about 18 to 20 inches of snow this past weekend. I'm not a fan. I'm sure you're not a fan, my friend. I'm not a fan. I'm not there. I'm like, my shoulders are exposed. Rochelle, it's been negative 33 Celsius with the wind chill here. No, Rochelle, that's not cool. Florida's where, yes, Florida. I love Florida. Actually, I was just looking at some flights to like the Bradenton, Sarasota area around my birthday and 1 year anniversary for YouTube. And whether I go with a friend or a couple friends, or if I go by myself, I think I'm going to go do that. Yeah. So we got the travel schedule for this coming summer just yesterday. And so I have June. June is my month to get stuff done. If the world followed suit with the beading community, this world would be quite a pleasant place to live. Very true. Very true. You know, if just like that terrible hacker, if he took half of his knowledge that he used to hack and do harm, if he took half of that and put it into something positive, and if all of those hackers just put something, I mean, where could we be? Where could we be? You know, it's crazy. Crazy. Amen. Well, I'm just happy I made something, guys. Heather, I'm going to take my bead mat off. You want to come on with me? And we'll finish out this little bit.
Sure. Always.
Yay!
You guys are the best.
Seriously?
I know we say it every week, but like honestly, it's the truth. You guys are the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Melinda, you're probably right. That's what happens, you know.
Yeah.
They pick a company that has good numbers and they do what they can to try to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig.
They had no idea the strength of this community, though. They ain't gonna get nothing from any of us.
Nope.
They're not gonna make a cent off of it. And it's gonna be a waste of their time, and it's all gonna be great. Aw, Kim, thanks. Yeah, Kim's Chris's bead mix not only got returned like everybody else's, but then the second version went out and never got to her for some reason. I have no idea wha So I sent her out another one, and I sent both of them. And then I threw in a little bit of check glass, just a little bit, right, Kim? Just a itty bitty bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been this size bag full of check glass. Just saying.
That sounds like Heather.
I felt so bad though that she not only got returned, but then the second one just got lost in the mail. And I'm like, really? Kim is just not having the luck. So of course I had to send her a little bit of extra. Yes, Teresa, please make sure you go and like the stream. If you guys can share it, that helps too. It just bumps it up over and over in the algorithm and goes well. And we are working on getting an affiliate link with Bargain Bead Box for Amy, because does she do a video without talking about them? No, she doesn't.
I love them.
Every single video. Every video. Like, there are times you're opening another bead box and you still go and comment on Bargain Bead Box. So you need a little bit.
I know. It's not like they asked me to. I just really, really like them.
Yes.
A little extra. Awesome. Come on, Kim. Just a little extra.
Just a little bit. It wasn't much. Just a couple of beads.
I just love them. A whole bunch.
Yes.
I love all of them.
And I can't wait to see what you make with them, Kim. That will be the greatest reward when you let me know that when I see what you made with them, that'll be worth it. I'm so excited. I'm like, just waiting. Good. Cindy, you didn't get your mandrel? I thought you did. Let me go check I'll text you because, I have your number. I will go through and get it and find out why you haven't got. Oh, Cindy. Girl, you owe me a drink on Friday night now. Just saying, you owe me a drink.
And then I'll pay it back by getting you one.
Yeah, of course you will. But Cindy owes me a drink for that little ha.
I was just thinking, I'm like, weren't we talking about? Okay.
Right. And she's literally across town. Steven and I were like, should we just go drop it off? Because she's like 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes away from me. But we thought about it, but we were like, yeah,
Well, and Kimberly's an
just,
hour away from me.
yeah, right? We have to do lunch. Like,
Seriously?
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And why have we waited this long?
Right? We need to do
Like,
that. Maybe the day
even
we
if you
play
don't
with
want to drive back
resin,
home, I've got an extra room.
right?
Come.
We've got
Come
a couch
over.
or two.
Hang out.
There's a couch or two. I can travel with my own blow up mattress. I don't mind. I've got a good one here at the house. Not a big deal. Exactly,
Nicole.
Melinda. I do need a margarita for that. I absolutely deserve a margarita for that. Because I was like, what is she saying? I thought she already said she got it. I don't get it. But yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, Teresa, you have Mondays off? That would be good. But it might have to be a dinner time because Amy has that pesky little thing called a job. Which you guys were trying to like get rid of that. And the way we can do that is by supporting her with the Facebook community support list where you can just send her some of the wire and stuff she has. That helps. She won't need as much of a day job if she's not having to pay for all of that. Super chats always work. That's helpful and appreciated. Joining the Facebook group, which she literally has it set at the lowest amount that YouTube allows. It's not like she was like, oh, I want to make a lot of money off this channel. She just like, so she's great. But yeah, I'm going to it. Yeah, Tree's Flower, I got a job too, huh? All right, Linda, have fun. Go get it edited. I can't wait to see. Is it links or is it another earring video? I'm dying to know.
Ooh.
I love Linda's links. I absolutely love her links. She comes up with some of the most, I'm like, phew. But then she also sparks in me like, what can I do with this? Yeah, what if I just wrap it around one more time? What will that look like? What if I just, but yeah, which is great. Those are the best kind of videos. Any video that I can watch and be like, yep, that's going into my Rolodex. And what if I did this? What would it look like? And then those are my favorites. I will be there, I believe, the 12th or 13th through the 19th. Because when I get back, I got to have surgery on the 20th. So I'm like going there for all the love right before my surgery on my back, which is a good thing. We're getting the spinal stimulator permanently put in. It helped
Big deal.
much more than I realized that it did. So it's something I've been waiting for. So I'm very excited that it finally got approved and that everything's going through. And that'll be on the 20th. So it'll be great.
Lots of positives for that.
Yes. Teresa, do you mean that you are doing, have you guys ever done a chaos design? If you are like me and you look at every little thing and like zoom in and can't figure it out and not, it's got to be perfect, a chaos design is amazing. It's basically where you stick a bead with two like loops on either end, and then you just wrap it and wrap it and wrap it, and then you go and you like tweak the wire and you bend the wire and you do all this stuff around the center bead. I literally wear my chaos bracelet whenever I get too stuck in my head. When I get too stuck in my head and I'm like, nope, it's not perfect, it's not whatever, I have to go grab my chaos bracelet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it helps so much. It reminds me that nobody expects it to be perfect. Yeah. Handmade jewelry is handmade jewelry.
Yes.
If we were putting out, we're artisans, we're artists. We're not machines.
And everything is one of a kind and unique, and
absolutely, yes.
That's
which is
where it's at.
Yep. I'm gonna have to do one then, Cindy and Beth. If you guys have never heard of it, Teresa loves it. Okay, yes, exactly, Teresa. You just start with a bunch of wire, and you just
start with 3 feet. She says she starts with 3 feet of wire.
I'm not even joking you. You just sit there and you put beads on and you wrap around, and then you go back with your little pliers and you twist the wire that's around the bead. Like it creates like a little cage around the bead, all the excess wire, and you just kink it and you keep going until it's finished. And I love it. See, Melinda knows. She knows what we're talking about. Exactly. Cindy.
That's
You
pretty
can
cool.
do it. You can do it, Cindy. I'm telling you, you can do it. You will never feel more free than when you get to the end of that bracelet and or necklace or earring. Start with an earring.
So now you need to take your bracelet and you need to post a picture of it on the group.
Absolutely, I will. Yep, we'll do so. Because I literally go, Steve will grab that for me when I get to
you see Steve's comment.
He's like, babe, here you go. Put it on. You know this helps. Just do it.
And he says you can make one while you're here with me in Misery.
Exactly. In Misery. Yeah. He always used to say that. Oh, yeah. There he is in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys are commenting too fast. Oh, no. See, he put 2. That's why. Yeah. He's the best. I love him.
Good for you, Gina. Gina says, I don't edit. I just upload. Go you. That is awesome.
Good. Okay. Yes, that's what I need to do too. That's literally what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm just going to upload the class. I hope you all love it. I hope you all get something out of it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them until we can find a safe way to stream live, because I love being able to answer your questions and like show you in detail as it happens. Like, I love it. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So when this happened, I was like, no, they can't take that away from me. So we will find a way, one way or another.
Oh, yeah.
To get it back to that, because I love being able to watch the comments go by as I go and answer them. And I don't know, I don't have a problem like doing that as I'm working. I'm pretty good at like, oh, yep, here's the answer, going back to what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So I know that that's like hard for some people, but for me, that's the bestest. So
that's fun.
Yes, Nicole, edit less. Exactly. Edit less. We are human. We're not supposed to be perfect. Perfect is boring. Normal is boring. Just do a little bit less. Sparklies, I don't even know what the buttons do. I feel you, girl. I feel ya. Absolutely. And yes, Kimberly,
really, you're right.
That. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's the way we have it on our Facebook page. That's the way that we have it on our Square account. It's annoying that I have to go to my email every single time to get a little code. But after this happened to Sarah, I'm like, I'm so glad I set that up and it doesn't bother me anymore. I will make that extra step to make sure that we're all good. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Melinda. Yeah, nobody needs perfect. We're good. Yes. Absolutely, Cheryl. Absolutely. I love this community more than I could ever tell you. More than I could ever tell you.
I love the perfect. Yay, Michelle.
You guys, I love getting your emails where you're like, oh my gosh, I got it. I can't wait. Or those of you who were like, after I showed that you could just paint the numbers on the black one, and you guys were like, ooh, now I want a black one.
That's awesome.
I can't find my chaos pendant in my chaos.
That's the best. Okay, now I have to make a chaos pendant or a chaos bracelet or a chaos something.
It's so freeing. It's so freeing. Like for real. It's so great. But
I can't believe
are you guys all getting emails with like updates from the post office? Like, are you guys getting updates that it has moved and everything else? I just want to make sure that we have it set up the way to do it, that I'm doing it the right way. So if you guys could just be like, yes, we're getting the emails. Cheryl says nope. Daniel Beecham, we have a $5 flat rate shipping. So if you want one, email me. I'll put it in the comments right now. And email me. All orders are on hold until the 10th of February. And I will get them all caught up on the 10th of February when I have more stock. And then before I go. So, yes, if any of you want something, I need your full name, your physical address, your street address, or physical address, street address are the same thing. Your physical address, your email address, and your phone number. And if you send those to me, I will get you on that list very much. Okay, Renee, I'll look at that either. You guys should be getting it. Okay.
All right.
Yep. Just email me there. Let me know what you want. We're going to have the website up very soon. Heather is taking over that. So I'm going to be taking that over and we'll be going for there. The mandrels are a bracelet sizer mandrel. So Lori, what it is, the biggest thing, the hardest thing to do when you're making a bracelet is to get the proper size. A lot of people think that you size it by the length of the bracelet. The problem is if you think about it, there's a string going through the middle of the bead, and anything on the inside half of that bead is taking up the inner diameter. So the size you really need to be sizing for is the inner diameter of a bracelet. I have done bracelets that have like 10 millimeter beads, and they have to be 12 inches long to fit a 7-inch wrist because the half of that 12 millimeter bead is being taken up on the inside of the bracelet. So they used to have a paper version. Well, they still do a paper version of our mandrel. It's $10. And it falls over and you have to tape it.
It's
just
terrible.
perfect.
I wouldn't even use it.
Yeah, it's horrible. So I saw a video or two where Amy was bummed because the bracelet didn't fit the way she wanted it to. And so I got a hold of Nate and was like, we need to create this for her. And then when Amy found out that I had Nate create it for her, she said, we need to create it for our community. So that's what we did. We have it in onyx, misty gray, and sand, which is like a nice beige color. And Amy is bringing me an entire suitcase full of those plus the crimp tube holders. So if you want to get on it. Oh, yeah, show them.
That's just one stack, which is 5 stacks.
Right.
One stack is 5.
Yeah, so those are all coming their way. It really is the easiest way to size a bracelet. What I am going to do moving forward is I'm going to create little bracelets using like seed beads or whatever, and I will have those at any future craft fairs so that people can slide them on, see what size fits them best. And then when they're buying a bracelet, they're buying the proper size, which then leads to you getting better reviews because they fit perfectly.
Yep.
So it goes. The crimp tube holders are these. So if you use bead-along crimps, they come in these itty-bitty little glass jars, and these get lost on a bead desk very easily. Yes. So Amy's, Nate created this for Amy, and they come in 4-hole and 6-hole. So if you, these are size 1, 2, 3, and 4 crimp beads. That's an assorted pack that you can get on Amazon. But if this is like your soul, this is the one you use, then you're going to want a 6-hole one that has it in silver, gold, black, gunmetal, all of the different color options for each size of the crib tube holders. And then in the future, when you order from them, just order the little packets of them and refill your jars rather than continuously buying these and then these go in the garbage. Like, I wouldn't do that. So that's what they are. The 6-hole ones are circle, and they just have 2 more holes than this one does. And that's what they are. This one is $8. The 6-hole one is $10, and the mandrel is $15. We have a $5 flat rate shipping fee, and we don't charge any more regardless of what you have done. And I want to point out that we have had lovely members of this community donate a mandrel to go out to somebody else that may not be financially able to purchase one, which is amazing to them. And Amy and I are very intentional when we pick who those mandrels go to. So you don't have to worry that they like that there's specific people or whatever else. We talk about it. We figure out who we want to pick and why. We talk over it. We're very intentional about it. So my beaded bliss. I've had one for more than a month now and don't know how I did without it. Exactly.
Yay!
Exactly.
It is such a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Kimberly. Becky did the same thing. Becky is I'm sorry, but she's amazing. She did like the whole little infomercial for us that we were not expecting, nor did we know she was going to do it. I got like a notification and it's like, Becky. And it said bracelet mandrel. And I'm like, wait, what? And I went and watched it.
Too much. She's awesome.
And she's so cute. She's like, I'm a softlex girl, but look, my files fit in this perfectly. And like put all of her things. And then she messaged me later and she's like, I could just buy the Beadalon one time. And when I run out of them, I can just refill them with softlex. And I'm like, exactly, girl, do that. So yeah. My really Beaded Bliss, all it is just look for Beadalon on Amazon. That is on Amy's the community, the Camel Creations community wish list. I can go ahead and put that up on Facebook so that you guys can go and do that. Michelle, if you'd like to donate one, just let me know. Let me know. I'll invoice you for it, and then we send it out. We cover the shipping for any of those gift mandrels, so you would only be charged the $15. We cover the shipping for that. That's what we do. So if anybody wants to do that, let me know and we can go from there. Yeah, Dorina, that's the other way of doing it. I had one of those bead boards, but I really like the smooth outside of it's also very portable, where the wooden boards are big, to take those to a craft fair to like show them the size and whatever else is a little bit more cumbersome. Whereas if you have that and they say, I don't know what size bracelet I am, and they have it on their wrist, you say, well, let me see that bracelet. Yes. You drop it down on the mandrel. It tells you immediately what size it is. And then you're able to tell them, this is the size of your bracelet. Go ahead. And so those would be the ones that work best for you. And then it's really great. You guys, it's so much easier. We're going to be selling them at Bernie's as well. He saw them and 3 people in the store were like, wait, what? When are those going to be here? And so he'll be selling them in his store as well. Because he really likes the look, the design, and of course the customer interest, won him over a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, Dorina, and I'm not knocking those boards. Those boards are great. I'm just talking about like portability for at a craft fair or a bead show or whatever else. It's very easily. Yeah, Kimberly, you could just dump all your beetle on and put them in a little baggie and send them to me, please.
Or me.
I
Hey,
will
yeah,
use them.
we'll take them. We'll take them.
Yeah, Amy or I will gladly take those. But yeah.
All right, my friends.
Yep.
Needs
You
a
guys are the
patent.
best.
Patents aren't so easy.
No, they're a
And
pain,
they don't protect you too much. So
Gina,
I
I
have
love
no
you.
idea how much I trees with you.
Yeah, I was like, do I put that on the screen or not? But hey.
And then I just start reading.
Yeah, exactly. We love you, Gina. You're such a sweetie.
You're too much. That's cute.
Yeah. All right, guys, we love you. We hope that you have a great rest of your week. And the next time you see us, we should be together. So that's going to be so much fun. See you guys then. Love y'all.
Love you.